everybody, I'm Sean Hammond with PremierGuitar.com. We're here at the Gallien-Krueger booth. We got Jason, who's going to tell us about a new head. We just heard from Guy, and we're going to hear a little bit more from him in a second. Jason, tell us about the new head.
Newest model, MB Fusion 800. It's the same preamp that we use in the current model, MB Fusion. It's mated with a 500 watt digital power amp. The new version takes the same preamp, same voicing filters, all tube preamp, and it's mated with the 800 watt digital power amp that we use in the MB 800 that we just released a couple of months ago. One of the cool features about this, in addition to just having the all tube preamp and a really high output 800 watt digital power amp, the MB Fusion has 3 voicing filters on the top to access bass boost, presence, and you can actually select the center frequency of your contour control. We retained all of that functionality, but moved them from the top of the unit to these push buttons. So you can select the center frequency of the contour just by pushing it, and it turns blue to indicate that it's at the selectable center notch. We also,
so if I understand correctly, on the previous MB Fusion model, those controls were up here on top. You've moved them to multifunction knobs on the front panel now.
Correct. So you can engage the presence, push just by pushing the treble knob. Bass boost, you push the bass knob like you would expect. So it's very similar to the 4 or 5 string function on the RB series heads that we've got. Also, the limiting circuit you can bypass. So if you're running at relatively low volume and you want to get a little bit of clipping out of it, you can. It defaults to the limiter being engaged. It also turns blue to indicate that is that the limiter's engaged. One of the other cool features about having an all-tube preamp, you can overdrive that preamp stage to get some tube dirt out of it by pushing the gain B. When you push the gain B, this is your preamp gain, and your level B knob lights up to indicate that these 2 controls are active. Your master is a global. So as soon as you go to your B section, you adjust your gain and ratio, and then once you have that adjusted in relationship to your A channel, you turn it up and down and it retains the ratio. So you're not making volume controls, changes to retain a ratio if you change one or the other.
Okay, how about any other front panel features you want to talk about, or you want to talk about what's around back now?
One of the other things, the minus 10 dB pad on the front. If you clip the input, it will flash red, indicating that you need to engage the pad. The mute switch turns red when it's muted, so you don't get that embarrassing, hey, how come I'm not getting anything on downbeat? Oh, I didn't realize that I had to flip to the switch to be ready to play. So it's real intuitive. All the knobs are lit, so on a dark stage, just at a quick glance, you can see all of your EQ, voicing filter settings, the whole bit. Around the back, we've got dual XLR output, full function effects loop, XLR output with pre-post, select, the whole bit. Real standard features. And that's it. This thing is going to be hitting the streets probably into the 3rd quarter, sometime July, August.
And what's the price point on this?
Street price on this is going to be $8.99.
Okay, that's very nice.
It weighs about just over 5 pounds. So
wow.
It's real portable. All of our MB series heads fit in a gig bag. So portability is really a non-issue anymore. It's just find the right cabinet for you and throw this in your gig bag and head out.
Awesome. Well, at the beginning we had Guy playing some nice Blackbird mellow stuff. How about we have him get something a little more funky or a little heavier or whatever? And while we lead out, why don't you tell people where they can go to find out more about this online?
Yeah, go to our website, www.gallien.com. We've got full information on all of our products, including all of the MBE series cabinets that are designed to retain lightweight portability like the heads do. So be sure and check them out.
Cool. I'm Sean Hammond. Thanks for watching PremierGuitar.com.